If something is stressing you out in your life and you have the control to change it, you just should. Nothing is wrong with you valuing your own mental health and well being because nobody else is until you do. Hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If this is the first time you have pressed play on one of my videos, hi. And if you've been on my channel before and you have watched some of my videos, thank you for coming back and showing more love. I appreciate it so much. Well, I'm hoping that no one is here because they're stressed out. I know that there's somebody that pressed play on my video that's here because you are going through some stress. And first of all, I want to say, I'm sorry. I don't know what anybody's going through that's watching this, obviously. I made this video because we all got our stuff that we deal with life. And I felt like if there's anything I can say that can help relieve any stress you're going through, I want to. All right, so as we know, different things cause different types of stress for all of us. Some of us, it might be you just feel overwhelmed, you feel unorganized, don't know where to start, where to end. And in some instances, you actually are a pretty stress-free person until you're just around certain people that stress you out. That's a thing too. Many things can factor into whatever your stress might be in your life. Obviously, I don't know what everybody's personal thing is that they might be dealing with. I can only talk about what type of stress relievers have relieved some of the stress in my life. So for this first one, I want to say if you want to relieve some stress in your life, set boundaries with people now. If it's like you're so deep in, it's already been years and years of, dealing with certain people and never setting the boundary, hey, it's just never too late. To that, I say better late than never. Basically, what I'm saying is stop feeling obligated to keep people in your life that don't bring out the best in you. It just doesn't make any sense. I'd always say, well, life is too short and I'll just let it go. Well, that's family. I've known that person my whole life. Well, this, well, that. I mean, I'll start giving them excuses, And at the end of the day, what makes that something that becomes stressful is you're not setting boundaries when you're doing that. So this ends up just being a person that stresses you out because here you are, you're not really setting boundaries with them, but you're also not necessarily okay with their behavior, things they say, do, whatever it is. And it ultimately just leads to more stress for you because they're not stressed out. You're not the one that oversteps boundaries. So for me, I just want somebody that needs to hear this to know that it's okay to either let people go that stress you out because you don't need that. Or even if you just need a break, take a break from certain people, You don't have to feel obligated to keep anybody around you that is just going to mess up your peaceful vibes. If you find that you're a pretty peaceful person and happy and joyful and good when it's just you, but all of a sudden, when you get around a person or certain people, your energy gets thrown off, you become stressed out, they're doing or saying things that are stressing you out. Not only that, the stress also is following you home to where you are normally at peace. I don't care what nobody else tells you. You need to let that go. You need to take a break from it, or you need to set a very, very concrete boundary because it ain't going to get better until you do that. Either you need to walk away or you need to set that boundary that you maybe have never set. Once you do that, even if it ends up breaking your heart a little bit because it's family or it's just somebody that's been in your life a long time, somebody you love or care about. Maybe it's your boo. I don't know who it is for you, but you have a choice. Either keep allowing behavior that is going to stress you out, or you can just wake up one day and go, why the hell am I putting up with this? From anybody. From anybody. If you are out here treating people well and you're not causing no drama for nobody, you ain't causing no stress for nobody. You minding your business, being a good person. You don't deserve to feel obligated to deal with nobody stressing you out all the time. I don't care who it is. Life is short. Before now, when I would say life is short, I would really relate to life is short. That's why even though this person does certain things. I'm not gonna let that push me away because life is short. No, life is too short to let people make your life miserable. Life is too short to let people stress you out for no damn reason. So I just want to be your reminder, nothing is wrong with you choosing you first. Nothing is wrong with you valuing your own mental health and well-being. Because if you are dealing with people that are just stressing your life out for no reason, they're not valuing your mental health or your well-being. Nobody else is until you do. Which I know that is not the cause of stress for everyone that's watching this video. But if that is you, there's a reason that you're hearing me say this to you. If something is stressing you out in your life and you have the control to change it, you just should. Life is too short to be stressed out by things we don't have to be stressed out by. Focus on, being mentally strong and relieving stress. That's my first piece of advice. So the second way to reduce stress that I really find to be helpful for me, sometimes we don't really make time to just relax for a second or do something fun because we just are looking at the to-do list. And what I would say is make sure you at least try to invest an hour to an hour and a half of doing something relaxing, doing something that doesn't really require any thinking or any work. One thing that I personally like to do, and even if you don't have a child, you can do this. Saturday, I noticed that the movie The Labyrinth was on Netflix. And so I just got on the couch with my son, turned on the movie, and that's what we did. We watched The Labyrinth. Yeah, you just got to make sure you're taking a moment to step away from grown-up stuff. I'll just say grown-up stuff. It doesn't have to be necessarily work or anything that's stressing you out, but sometimes when all you're doing is a bunch of grown-up stuff and you don't remember to take a moment to just breathe and relax, eventually you can just become stressed out because that is all you have been doing is handling things, taking care of business, which we all got to do, So for this one, whether it be to take a nap, or just to take a moment to watch a movie, just doing something that completely separates you from life, from grown-up life for a second, I think is just really stress relieving and maybe even stress preventing, if you just make it a regular thing that you do before you would even get to a point of stress. It just helps you, I think, to balance your life out a little bit more. Us as adults, we sometimes just can get really focused on all the things we need to take care of. I'm a single mom, so I got to handle business over here. It just goes right back to what I said about taking care of you. And maybe realistically, you don't have a whole hour where you can just take a moment to really not focus on anything that may not even be realistic. But whatever is real for you, if you can step outside for a second, breathe some fresh air, stepping outside of whatever your reality is, whatever is stressful in your life, taking in the moment, just being present with that moment, not thinking about anything that has to do with work or stressful things. Just make sure you're taking a moment to relax your mind a little bit. Every day we can do a little something to move towards our place of peace. Every day doesn't have to be stressful all day long. And sometimes we find that we really just needed some sleep. If you got so much going on that you're not really getting sleep, normal things that may not even stress you out, they're going to stress you out because you're not going to have patience. When you're sleepy and you're tired, you don't have as much patience with nothing. Not getting sleep can just cause stress. Things that'll stress us out when we're tired or we're sleep deprived, on a day we're well rested, those things may not even affect us at all. Try to get you some sleep. So really this second way to relieve stress is just me saying, take a moment to step away from the stress. Make sure you're mentally stepping away as well, because we can go do something. You can go watch a movie and the entire movie, all you're doing is thinking about the stressful stuff you were already thinking about. So that kind of defeats the purpose. So what I'm trying to tell you is step away mentally and physically from stress for a moment, even if that moment has to be sleeping. One of the things that I do that I had to do because I'm super ADHD too. It can feel like you're more unorganized than you are when you also have ADHD, which can lead to being more stressed out. Let's say a day that I really want to get some things knocked off my to-do list is, let's say, Friday. I want to knock some stuff off my to-do list on Friday. One of the things I'll do, I will text myself. I'm super ADHD, so like, sometimes I have to text myself in the moment. Like, I know I'll forget because I'm real ADHD. Like, I will legit think of something and 5 minutes later, I will totally forget. When it's something really important that I know I need to get done, I will text message it to myself. I will list all the things I want to do on Friday, and I will make sure I really do complete them on Friday, because it just adds to your stress when you have a to-do list and you don't do it. No feeling like really completing things that you needed to get done. That alone is a stress reliever. At least for me it is. For organization, I also have this planner that I use. For me, planners are very helpful. It's so easy for my brain just to be all over the place. I gotta do this, that, don't know when I can do any of it. It's really easy to get flustered trying to just do it all. I'm always running around. I'm always rushing. Like, I always feel unorganized. So this, it really helps me. It helps me to feel like my life is together. Get you a planner. There's just something really fulfilling for me to be able to look at all the stuff organized I need to do, the goals that I have, so that also I don't forget them. Because like I said, I'll forget some stuff. So yeah, just a little organization. So in your mind, you're just not as overwhelmed. That'll help you. I think it will. It helps me. So I hope it can help you too. I wish you more stress-free days than not. I wish you the best in life. So thank you again for pressing play on my video. Be sure to hit subscribe if you enjoyed it and you want to see more. I welcome you to my YouTube family. I will see y'all in the next video. Bye, guys. Let me have a kiss.